On the other side of things, too, we're a bit like, a child at school. They've learned to add up and take away, and they even know their tables to some extent. And they think, well, there can't be much more to maths. I'm doing well. There's no conception of just how complicated mathematics is or can be. And we're like that. We look here and we think, well, I'm mastering some understanding of good and evil and wanting to do good and avoid the evil, and, well, that's probably all there is to it. But if you think for a moment, if, for instance, every atom of the phenomenal creation of space, time and matter, if every atom is made up of, electrons or particles, whatever you want to call them, and that each one is, in some sense, a consequence of the thought of God, or in God's mind, and really that's a minimal imaginative view too, isn't it? It's not substantial in some external, but simply a thought. It doesn't specify in what dimension this thought is held or abides, or is being manufactured, being sustained. And we're not understanding what is meant by person, only some explanation as to why this immense physical world should exist in the way that it does, and continue to exist, as if in a dream. And we're not sure in a dream how we actually make up the picture. We just suspect that in some sense we're calling forth the story of the dream. It's peculiar to us and it's our creativity. But we don't know, and we don't know the processes that we are actually exercising in the dream to achieve this experience of the dream itself. So we've no conception of how astonishing we may be as persons, manifesting here in a very simple garb as, I'm Marshall and you're whoever you are, and we live in wherever we're designated as living or something. So we could be on a journey to adulthood which is, well, infinitely further than we suspect. And to imagine really the constraints or otherwise that might be on God, well, it's all conjecture. It really is all conjecture, isn't it? Except God tells you. And you're sure of God having told you, and that's of no help anyway, unless the person you're telling is also sure that this is of God himself. And that's what Jesus is wrestling with. So they believe that thou hast sent me. That I came from thee, that the words I give are of thee, and that I was sent to them. The uncertainty demands a creativity in the present, because the next present always reveals something as regards the uncertainty. What we're uncertain about shifts, our goals shift accordingly, and so forth. Our experiences are constantly building a different, uncertain menu for that present at that moment. And we are, in learning here in this world, we're learning a presence of creativity where we are constantly adjusting our goals, our purpose, what we're creating, how we're creating it. we're building in an astonishing flexibility to accommodate change. If we were simply in a certain phenomenal world, having decided on the course of the future to take, in fact, that will happen, not even a choice, is it? It's that one that will unfold. And then it just unfolds. Your creativity is zero from then on. You simply move through chain reaction that leads you to some final outcome. Do you see, you would not be alive if we find that we are alive because of being in the situation of uncertainty, constantly revealing itself, changing, altering according to where we are, where we're looking from, what experience we've had. It's demanded of us that we be creative, in the moment, spontaneously creative. And of course, what we create is according to our values, and if you like, in some heavenly family perspective, we would need that to be spontaneously good and in harmony with the rest of the family, which may be, to all intents and purposes, infinite, unbounded. Whether God has graduated from this situation, or whether it's a necessary unfoldment to be a creator, to be alive. It's in some sense the foundation or the essence of life, of being alive. This incredible adaptability of purpose and motive given the current situation as revealed, but not entirely anticipated previously. In some sense, then, every situation we move into is always unique, in that there's been no previous time that was quite like this, in quite the same relationship to other things, past, present, and future. We are exercising an astonishing creativity, but not remotely as astonishing as what God is exercising in holding this whole material creation in mind, and perhaps many others. You know, other dimensions, call them heavens, astral or whatever. Thank you, Heavenly Father.